It started on a rainy Thursday in Nashville, the kind of rain that made music sound sadder and memories feel heavier. Lena Hart was late to her open mic slot at the Rusted Note, a small, intimate bar tucked between a vintage vinyl shop and a tattoo parlor. Her boots were soaked, guitar case dripping, eyeliner smudged just enough to make her look heartbreakingly poetic. But what really made the room fall silent wasn't her look, it was her voice. Raw, honest, like whiskey over wounds. At the back of the room, Owen Blake listened, frozen. A former country star whose fame had flickered out after his scandalous divorce and a well-publicized stint in rehab, he hadn't stepped on stage in over 3 years. But something about Lena's voice cracked him open. Maybe it was the way she sang about loss, not dramatic, but quiet, like the kind that settles in your bones. Maybe it was because she reminded him of the woman he couldn't write songs about anymore. Or maybe it was simply because, for the first time in years, he felt something. "Hey," he said, approaching her after the set, hands shoved deep in his denim jacket. Lena glanced up from packing her guitar. "If you're here to critique my flat notes, save it. I already know where I messed up." Owen smirked. "Actually, I was gonna ask if you wanted to write a song with me." Lena laughed. "That's funny. You think I don't know who you are?" Owen shrugged. "Everyone does. And they all think they know what I am too. But I still write better lyrics than half the chart." "Cocky," she said, lifting an eyebrow. "Confident," he corrected. "Big difference." What began as a writing session turned into long nights filled with chords, spilled whiskey, and confessions. They wrote about pain, about redemption, about the lies we tell ourselves to keep going. Lena slowly peeled back the walls she'd built around her. Walls shaped by a father who abandoned her, a fiancé who cheated days before their wedding, and a life that always made her feel like a second-choice melody. "I don't trust people who say, forever," she told Owen one night, sitting cross-legged on the rug of his dimly lit apartment. "Neither do I," he replied. "They say it until it's inconvenient." "You think we're broken people?" she asked, voice small. "No," Owen said after a long pause. "I think we're just still tuning ourselves." Inevitably, they fell into something deeper than collaboration. It wasn't rushed. It was slow, like the build of a harmony that you don't realize is there until it wraps around you. But with deep love comes deeper fears. Their first real fight exploded 2 weeks before their showcase. Lena found Owen drunk, something he swore he'd never do again. "You promised," she shouted, grabbing the bottle from his hand. "It was one fucking drink," he snapped back. "I wasn't trying to fall off the wagon, Lena. I needed to quiet the noise." "And what about me?" she asked, tears threatening. "Don't I get a say? Or am I just another one of your recovery stories?" He looked away. "You deserve someone better. Don't do that," she warned. "Don't push me away just because you're scared." "You don't get it," he growled. "Every time I care, I destroy it. You don't want to be next." "I'm not afraid of your demons, Owen. I'm afraid of you letting them win." They didn't speak for 3 days. Then came the night of the showcase. Lena walked on stage alone, clutching her guitar like a shield. The crowd was buzzing, the lights blinding. She opened her mouth to sing their new song, only to see Owen standing off stage, guitar in hand, eyes locked on hers. He stepped up beside her, nodding. "You ready?" he whispered. "For the music or the mess?" She whispered back. He smiled. "Both. Always both." They sang. The crowd roared, and though the applause faded, the echo stayed. Years later, their names weren't just in liner notes, they were carved into the soul of a generation of music lovers who believed that love doesn't have to be perfect, just honest. And on quiet mornings, when Lena strummed chords in their kitchen and Owen scribbled lyrics on napkins, they knew the silence between their songs had become something sacred. Not every love story needs to start clean or end loud. Some just need to be true.